How's it going, folks? Welcome back to Warcraft Classic Anniversary Edition. We just arrived at Darkshire, or Darkshire. We're going to go and look at this Cortello. Oh, I don't actually have it. There you do I. Cortello's Riddle. There is an ornate, well-travelled bridge east of Deadwind, which is the direction we're heading. South of Redridge, underneath there waits something for you. Some call it a hint, others a clue. There it will lie for endless tomorrows, biding its time in the swamp of sorrows. Well-travelled bridge, so let's look for that. As we go beyond the Dead Pass. Dead Man's Crossing. You are level 56. Yeah, a little bit high. A little bit high in the levels there. Once again, if you haven't done it already, but you do have, or you played it, Season of Discovery, I mean, it's a bit of a, there's a lot of hoops to jump through, but when you get in there, eventually when you get in there, Karazhan Crypt is well worth going through, and I would go with, you know, a couple people you know, preferably, so you can spend a bit more time, and not just rushing through the place. Really did a good job in there. I've only been through it once, but I spent a lot of time in there, wandering around looking at things. It was well done. I have to get it back in there at some point. Alright, so Swamp of Sorrows. Oh, we also got that sweet amber that we can pick up from here. Whoa! Sweet amber that I can pick up from over there, apparently. For that quest that we picked up in Westfall. So they want barley, they want corn, they want rye. And over here we have barley. Yeah, it says horde, but I wouldn't even think about it, hordes. You just stay right there. Alright, so we got opportunities for bridges here, there, and there. So it said, this looks ornate to me and well travelled and almost like a Pandaria build. Something awaits underneath there. Let's have a look if there's anything underneath this bridge. There is something here. Ah, there is something. Hang on. Let's just get the quest. Aha. A soggy scroll. The soggy parchment contains the next clue. A far-off land in Kalimdor awaits, where peril has dashed hopes and fates east of barrens. The weather is harsh, gloom and danger, pock dust wallow marsh. But there lies a clue for those up to the test, waiting to be found in a cave in the southwest. So, Dust Wallow Marsh is where we're going anyway, right? Theramore. And it's speaking of a cave down here, to the south and the west. Alright, well we'll do that eventually. Let's go get that barley. Perhaps we can find some more of these lost supplies while we ride around. Zero supplies here. But it is interesting seeing that bridge because it really doesn't look like it belongs. and like it was crafted by somebody from Pandaria. Or somebody that went to Pandaria and saw their architecture and was like, I like this, I'm gonna build it here in the Swamp of Sorrows. I guess when this place wasn't called the Swamp of Sorrows, maybe it was different. Looked a little different back in the day. But that bridge is just there, like it's... What's the deal with it? Don't hit me with your fishing rod, fisherman. You need that. I'm just here for the sack of barley. Leave me alone. You don't want any part of this. You too, Hunter. Or perhaps you do, I don't know. Who am I to say? Oh, there we go. One sack of barley, that's ours. Claimed. Any lost supplies here? It's so dark, I mean, it's totally possible that there is. I can't see anything. There's a chest. There's a solid chest there. By the light. Who invited this guy? Take a hike, pal. You take a hammer. Now, was it worth it? Are the supplies within? They are not, but I'll take, even though it's level 12, I'll take a potion of any kind at this point. So, it says it's like, could potentially be right here, but yeah, I don't see it. No thanks. What do you mean, do I want to raid? Or now? Now or later? Yeah, do you want to raid? Hey, you want to raid? It's nice, nice offer, but I will decline. I think I might have turned off guild invites, maybe. Yeah, so the one thing I don't like is when you receive that copied and pasted message and then a second later you get the invite, the guild invite. Just advertising guild recruitment. They could actually have I mean, you could just shout it out in Gen Chat and so on, but they could have a place, like a board, a notice board or something, and just place all these advertisements. Would you like to join our guild? Or introduce something similar to what we have in modern WoW, but I mean, in terms of lore, keeping in terms of with, you know, the way a game like this should work, they should have like a notice board you can go to and read, have a read of it, see if there's anything that interests you. think that's how I got into my first clan. There was a notice board and you had to read through, and I was like, oh yeah, this one sounds pretty cool. Make an inquiry, meet up with them, have a chat, and then yeah, get recruited. I think we might just go to the Badlands. And then I'll catch that ride. We gotta go to Stormwind. I've got this library script that we gotta take back there. I don't know how that's gonna work actually. Hopefully they recognize that I'm here to do that, because I don't actually have a quest to do it. They just gave me the script and said, hey, why don't you go back? You should take it back. I can't remember which quest it was, but there was one of the quests and it said, hey, take this and find out some info. Get that info. It's not like I can click it or anything to get a quest. But I guess we'll see what happens when we go back to Stormwind. We do need to go back there anyway. I'm pretty sure I've got to get a... I have 46, 47, 46. Did I get to 46 down there? I can't remember. But maybe I gotta go to the trainers anyway. Doesn't really matter. We still gotta go through there regardless. And I gotta go to Ironforge. So let's go to Stormy Winds. Off to Stormy Winds. Brother Samuel. Speak with Archdruid Fandral Staghelm in Darnassus. Some mithril to smelt. Some heavy mithril gauntlets to craft. And golden scale braces. Can I do that? I can make one. That's with steel bars. Yeah, I gotta admit, I kind of lost track of blacksmithing. I think the lack of minerals while we've been, you know, roaming about kind of made that suffer a little bit, because before we were seeing it all the time and I was pretty much had the minerals, but I haven't seen too much mithril. I mean, we got a little bit, but really not as much as we need. But I'll continue to craft it as I can. But I'm not going to hard focus on it. This is a questing series. And that is what I am focused on most. But I would like to do... I still want to do my fishing. I still want to get my fishing done. Got to get that fishing episode. I'm all ready. I'm all set here. I got my baubles. I got my rod. I got my stories. I got my my book ready to go up to learn 125. My think we started fishing here. Just there. Probably where we got the bulk of our... I mean, not the bulk, but a fair amount of levels. And then over in Redridge, of course. It's a lovely, lovely morning. Evening. Afternoon. Morning after. It's all the same. 8 PM here on the server. Oh, sorry, Griffin. Well, I suppose I don't really want to have Fandral Staghelm's level 50 quest, though. Look at all the people around. I don't really want to have Fandral Staghelm's quest. What a corporal, eh? What a corporal. Here's an idea for you, Blizzard, for your Classic Plus. How about an underground area? We already had the escape through the sewers, right? In one of the expansions, so why not build up a whole underground area? Subterranean section. Fighting rats. Fighting King of Rats. Shadowbreaker. Okay, I have... I guess I have been here. Consider you ignored. I don't have heavy rune. No, I think heavy rune cloth. I gotta go to the doctor.
You need something?
The good doctor, Gustav.
Go with honor, friend.
Gustav van Housen.
Safe travels.
Gotta go and see my buddy. A heavy mageweed bandage is still yellow. Gonna get me to 168? Perhaps? Oh no, it's green. Is it where? What? Oh, it's yellow. Oh, whatever. Oh right, I thought these would. I thought Oaken Meat there was an NPC, and he just came up to this guy, and he was about to do some RP. We're gonna witness some RP here. Been spending a fair amount of time around these areas. In modern WoW, been doing those N'Zoth invasions that they've reintroduced into War Within. Getting my masks, popping them on. There's a lot of cool things around there because you kind of got that time limit. But if you once you're powerful enough, you can sort of hang around. Just sort of go around and explore all the areas. It's quite fun. A lot of things to do there. Alright, I got my library script. I'm expecting something to happen here.
Hello. See you around.
Greetings!
What can I do for you?
How are you? Have a good one.
Alright, I'm pretty sure they said go back to Stormwind, right? I have to go back to Stormwind for this. Hang on, let me I'll just get it on my phone here. I'm gonna find out. Been hanging on to this thing. Library script. WoW Classic, here we go. So the library script. The Stone of Tides. So it must have been part of this one. Right. Comments. This is pretty much a personal info quest than anything else. You do not get XP from it. From what I could see, you get this. What you do is you take it to Stormwind Library and give it to the librarian. Which is you, right?
Good day to you.
But you don't give me any text.
See you later.
There's no texto. It's a leftover from the quest in Booty Bay. It is not needed to complete the quest. However, it can be turned into Librarian Donyal. Oh, okay. So we don't have to... It's not you. Where's Donyal? Ah, you're over there, you cheeky fellow.
Hey there.
King Anduin has placed great importance on learning and thus has provided funds for making copies of various tomes and writings available to the public. It's very simple. You bring me a library script and I can give you a copy of one of the available books.
Safe travels.
Do you have any of these titles interest you, Artraxius? The Story of Morgan Lattimore. I've already read that. The Legends of the Gurabashi, Volume 3. What about number 2 and 1? I guess that's all you got.
Have a good one.
Okay. So now we got a book. We got Volume 3. And it's a long book. So we'll make a copy of that. Market value's 5G. You reckon that somebody's going to pay 5G for that? I mean, maybe somebody's interested in knowing the full story, right? You never know. You never do know. Alright, so now we got to go to Iron Forge. Oh, actually, you know what I was going to go, sorry. I was going to go to Iron Forge because I wanted to get the tram and get the trams to Iron Forge, of course, obviously. And then from Iron Forge, we're going to go to Dalaran. Dalaransky for some magical analysis. Because that's the trip I'm on. That's the journey I've decided to take. For nothing else but lore and questing and adventure. Let's see if we can find ourselves a tram. Left or right, folks? Make a guess. Left or right? You gotta guess before it happens. Don't go back and then go, oh, left. Just give it a go. What's it gonna be? She stand to the left. Maybe it's a left one. Oh, it is a left one. We should have trusted the Mimixer. Moonbase? Oh, it's kind of crowded in here. Everybody's in here. We're all here. What are you? You're a hunter. Have some of this?
Uh-huh.
Correct. So yeah, I've just got to go to Dalaran. And then, I don't know if we actually have been there yet. Been around that area. No, it's all undiscovered. I actually haven't done any of that. Interesting. The moon base. kind of awkward. So kind of like getting the train in the city, being this close to everybody. Nobody says anything. I don't know if you'd want anybody to say anything. So close. Your face pressed up against somebody else's just about. Right over here. Catch a ride up to north to Dalaran. It's pretty much a traveling episode, but
Well met.
I think a lot of people watch my videos when they're doing something.
See you.
They're playing a game and they have me on a different monitor, so you can experience the journey with me. I saw some people did say that they've made characters and are sort of following along. So I wonder if they're at this level still, or if they've decided to keep going. But it has been fun. Been fun to play. I'm glad they're up to, what's it? The gates. They're opening the gates now, I believe, in Ankaraj. So we're not up to next Ramasra. I've still got time. Still got time to get to level 60, so I'm ready for Burning Crusade. And I'm very much looking forward to going through that questing as well. Focus mostly on that. I'll do whatever dungeons are along the way as well, but my focus will be to just participate in the quests. I think last time around I was kind of rushed because Wrath of the Lich King was coming out. So I was like focused more on getting to Wrath of the Lich King. But I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're not subbed already, click on the sub button, click on the bell button to get your notifications when I upload. Typically I upload, well at the moment I'm uploading 6 days a week, but it's usually around the same time every day. For me that's midnight. For everyone else it might be your mornings, morning to afternoon. So yeah, you'll be able to see a new one if you just check back with the channel every now and then. And if you'd like to support me further, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a YouTube member. You do get access to my videos ahead of time. I try to upload, at this point I'm sort of uploading about a week or so ahead. So you'll be able to watch all those videos ahead of time and you get your name at the end of the credits, as well as, of course, supporting what I do, helping me stay alive. But I think I'll just leave the episode here, and in the next episode, we shall be in the Great Dalaran. Oh, actually, no, we won't. We'll be in South Shore. Yeah, we'll be in South Shore, and then we'll make our way up. Oh, can I? Oh, I can't. How cool would it be if I could fly by Buff? Buff you from the air?